I sold a large portion of my Solana bag to buy into a new token. And in this video, we're going to talk about why I did this, why I think Solana may have topped this cycle. And I know that's kind of like painful to say. And I'm going to give you my thesis on why I'm rotating into different projects, mainly two projects, but I'll sprinkle a couple other ones in the video as well. But before we get started, welcome back to the channel. My name's Doc. For those that are new here, I'm a resident physician throughout today, and at night, I take you guys on my crypto and investing journey. We're gonna have fun with this one. I'm gonna be a little loose, just kind of loosey-goosey, go with it. I did not sell all of my Solana bag, full disclosure, but I sold a pretty good-sized chunk of it. So also stay around to the end of the video because I'm going to give you a new play that I just bought into that I notified my free Patreon beforehand. So enough of me yapping. You guys want to know why I sold and all the good things here. Let's take a look at Solana. Right now it's at 180 bucks right now. We flirted with, we were a stone's throw away from 300 just in January, literally like a month ago. So we've had a pretty big drop down since then. Let's actually see how far that drop down. Gosh, can't talk right now. How much that drop down has been. Yeah, it's been a 67% move. Actually, no, it's the other way. It has been a 40% drop, 40% drop since about a month ago, right? And full disclosure, I was buying Solana way back here where this yellow arrow was. I pivoted way back in the day from Phantom. I was a big Phantom bull, now known as Sonic, and I bought right at $19. And I kept buying whenever it was in that $19, $18 range. And I bought pretty big bags, and I'm obviously happy that I did because I'm more than 10x my money on that. So, and I'm happy with that. But now I'm realizing I need to rotate into something else. No, I do not think Solana's dead or dead in the water. I just think there's narratives that haven't run yet that I want to take advantage of. Solana also has kind of some skeletons in the closet, so to say, right? So I like this tweet by Satoshi Club. They're saying Solana faces major token lock events over the next 3 months with 15 million SOL equaling roughly $7 billion to enter circulation. This is an inflation rate of almost 5%. And guys, this could add some sell pressure to the chart, right? So you can see all the different unlocks here. We won't go through all of it, but right, January, February, March, April, it picks up again in May. There's a lot of tokens coming onto the market. And I like this tweet too, right? This guy's saying like he doesn't know why Solana's dropping so hard, but also everybody's kind of denouncing pump fund projects, the pump and fund projects, and how that's actually maybe hurt Solana as an ecosystem. And I know that was not the consensus 6 months ago when pump fund was running wild, but I think people are just getting wore out. They're getting exhausted from the pump and dumps and the meme coins. I really think folks are kind of over meme coins, or at least the traditional ones that don't give you any value. So is this going to be the next Luna? It's not. It most definitely is not, because there's going to be a Solana ETF that's approved in a couple months. But nonetheless, I think people are starting to rotate capital into different projects. So then you're probably thinking, okay, Doc, what are you buying? You're obviously moving your funds to something. Well, I think Alex Becker, the King Poppy KOL himself, I think he said it best. He said he's fully out of Sol. He's all in on ETH and F my life, Cardano, right? ETH, Cardano, XRP, they have the power here. Cardano has the most upside. You know, I might put that in my title or somewhere in my thumbnail because I bought a big bag of Cardano, believe it or not. Never thought I would say this, but I think the narrative's there. I really do. And in the rest of this video, I'm going to kind of explain my thesis on why I think this can easily 3 or 4x from here. But if you guys are getting any value out of this, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on noties so that the YouTube algorithm can push you guys more crypto content. Last cycle, Cardano hit a little over $3. I think it actually at one point flirted with like $3.30. We're way below that right now, right? We're at like 75 cents. We're roughly a fourth of where we were at our peak back in the day. We're sitting at a $27 billion market cap. I think that this cycle, and I think this is kind of a consensus view, I think that this crypto cycle is going to have much more liquidity, and the overall market cap is going to be much larger compared to the 2020, 2021 cycle. So I really do think we can get back above $3, and I really think the narrative is going to change here. Other things I like about the token, a lot of the circulating supply is out. You're not going to get diluted that much. And the other thing is you can buy Cardano literally everywhere, right? Crypto exchange, Binance, DigiFinex, Coinbase, Weeks, MEXC, BTCC. You can buy this thing literally everywhere. Cardano Foundation, they've got a big following too, right? Almost 1 million followers. And you always have Charles Hoskinson tweeting. We're going to talk about Charles here in just a second. But I think it's important to look at Cardano on a little bit more of an updated view. I got some areas highlighted here. I kind of like to think of this as like a green light, yellow light, red light. We've kind of been bouncing in between these two zones here, this bottom zone and this middle zone. And right, that's fluctuating anywhere from 81 cents all the way down to like the mid 60s. At one point in middle of December, we were at $1.30 and the outlook was really, really good. I suspect at some point we're going to retest this upper range. And ultimately what it's going to come down to is, can we get above $1? So there's a lot of trading opportunities here with Cardano and ADA. Speaking of trading opportunities, down below is my BTCC link. You guys can get 10% bonuses on your first time deposits with an extra, yes, extra, up to 10 G's worth of rewards, right? The good thing about this, no KYC, no VPN. And guys, you can do stupid leverage on BTCC. You can go up to 500x. I personally would not recommend 500x leverage, but you can leverage plays that you really have conviction in. And I think that's important. So they are a partner of the channel. So using this link down below does help me out. Speaking of Charles Hoskinson, we're gonna watch this video, but he is really pushing this narrative that Cardano could eventually be bigger than Bitcoin and that governments alone are gonna trust it. I will be the first to say that Bitcoin is king, right? Bitcoin is number one. I do not think Cardano will be bigger than Bitcoin, but nonetheless, I think conversations like this shift the narrative and kind of give some legitimacy to Cardano and ADA. Speaking of legitimacy, this is Charles with RFK. And I think this is important because RFK just got nominated to his new position. And we know that he's very close with the president of the United States, Donald Trump. We know that the current administration is very crypto friendly, right? We may have a digital asset reserve or a Bitcoin strategic reserve, and being close to this administration could prove beneficial for Cardano. So we'll just have to wait and see. The other thing that I like, this really puts Cardano gives it some perspective, right? In 2018, ADA hit $1.39. It was really just an idea. 2021, it reached $3.10 or over $3. And their only feature was really staking. There wasn't a whole lot of DeFi on Cardano. The main swap at one point didn't work that great. So it kind of raises the question, where are we going to be in 2025, right? They're talking about Cardano being Bitcoin's DeFi layer, NASA, police departments, universities are adopting Cardano, and we have an ETF going live. So another reason that I'm bullish about ADA is it's going to be Bitcoin's DeFi layer. We're going to get an ETF this year, though. And I think that is really important, right? If we can get an ETF, I think a Cardano ETF would have much more volume or utility than an ETH ETF, right? Cardano is a smaller market cap, so it takes less money to move the price. I also think folks were kind of bothered that the ETH ETF didn't have staking. So yes, when I did sell my Solana, I did buy some Ethereum. I bought a big bag of Cardano. I also bought some Avalanche. I bought a little bit of ICP and Jasmy. So I'm sprinkling the funds around, but I do think Cardano could be big. And as much as I hate saying it, Alex Becker, this tweet kind of changed the narrative a little bit for me and told me hey, maybe I should look around a little bit. Okay, guys, we're going to talk about a project that I invested in early this morning. It's a super risky dgen project, right? So you got to be safe. Don't risk any money that you're not willing to lose. The reason that I'm showing you this project is I actually know the team, and a lot of folks in the Discord have been asking for more risky dgen plays. So, right, obviously with more risk comes potentially higher returns. So that's kind of my goal of showing you this next project. Now, it's Evergrow 2.0. They're just getting the Twitter rolling. They're a new project, but we all remember the original Evergrow, right? And kind of the way they fumbled this project, right? So Evergrow, I actually bought into this project when I was in med school. And I remember I made like a significant amount of money on this. Mobile Trades showed me this project. So shout out to Mobile Trades. So I bought into this, but they really fumbled the ball here. At one point, they were saying we've withdrawn staking pools for Evergrow. And this actually hurt them. It kind of eroded trust in the project. And right now it's sitting very, very low in market cap. So here comes Evergrow 2.0. This has the exact same mechanics, right? There's a 4% buy sell tax, and all of the rewards go back to holders in BUSD, right? You can earn BUSD rewards. The other thing that I like about this is, guys, this was an 100% fair launch. They took 100% of the tokens and put it in an LP, and it was launched fairly. They announced it on Twitter and the Telegram, and everybody just bought in. So there was no pre-sale. I really think that this is one of the most fair, right, ways to start a token. So good on them. I thought this was like really, really big of them. The project, here it is here. I'll link the deck screener and the pancake swap link down below if anybody wants to buy it. Guys, it's a tiny market cap. It's 45 G. So this is very, very degen. You got to be careful. But if this thing blows, guys, you could see huge returns. So this project has a 45,000 market cap. Let's just look at the original Evergrow project and kind of see where that went. So this is Evergrow 2.0. If we look at Evergrow, the original, it currently has a $1.8 million market cap, right? So if the Evergrow 2.0 were to hit the same market cap that this is at, it's like roughly a 40x, guys. It's pretty big. And if you go back to the weekly charts, you can see that this thing hit a market cap of $1.5 billion, right? Which is pretty wild. So do I think Evergrow 2.0 is going to hit a $1.5 billion market cap? I don't, right? Any project to go that high is tough, but I do think that this legitimately has potential. So if you're interested, I'll leave the deck screener and the pancake swap link down below. But ultimately, what do you guys think about me buying Cardano? Do you think this was a silly move of me? Should I have held off? I personally think that Cardano has room to run and could easily hit new all-time highs this cycle. You guys, let me know what you think. I read all of the comments down below, and I legitimately am curious of your opinion. Am I way off? Did I hit the nail on the head? Where do you think Cardano can go in 2025? I'll check it out, and I'll see you guys on my next video.